and today I am proud to have Mr. Xyndi Lee with me. How are we doing today?
Doing good, Luca. How you doing?
Great. Um, so it is without question that you are a rapper, content creator, former Smash player. Are you still in the community?
hmm not so much lately. I'm kind of in grind mode right now, but I
Okay.
I still dabble. I still dabble.
Every now and then, a little friendly exhibition match.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The homies never stop playing, so I come over and they always want to play.
I
So
got you. Um, what got you into the Smash community? Was that always something you were into before you got into music, or was the music first?
Smash community was definitely first. Um, yeah, that was pretty much my whole sense of community for a while. I remember I it was random, like, because I started college um a long time ago, and I saw a flyer for it was a Smash tournament. I had never been to one at that point. I had only played, like, like little friendly brawl exhibitions with my friends.
Right.
We were never good. But, like, we decided to go, and, like, man, there's a bunch of people who play this damn game.
Yeah.
Um, we pretty much just, like, we integrated into the community. I started coming, like, damn near every week because I had a weekly around the time I started,
Right.
and you know ever since then, bro. Like, I was hooked. I was hooked since I started the game around like the height of Melee and Project M.
Okay.
And basically, like, I stayed through Smash 4. I stayed through the most of the life of Ultimate.
Yeah.
I just, I really do enjoy the game. It's a fun game. Actually, like, hold on, let me show you. I got
Yeah. Let's go. That's too
I
sick.
got a whole
Oh,
Smash
bro,
tapestry. Yeah, bro, it's a big part of my life. I can't even deny that.
dude, for sure. So what? I don't want to use the word switch shot because that just has this derogatory sound to it. But at what point did you switch interests? Where was the domino effect that went from Smash to music?
Um, I would say for a while they kind of aligned. Like, I still went to Smash tourneys and stuff while I was actually starting to do my music. But then, like, I just uh it actually, like, my music stuff started when I was actually a producer at first. I had some friends who wanted to rap.
Right.
Uh I had only made beats at this point, like my brother basically, like, installed FL Studio on my computer and was like, go crazy. So I'd only made beats at this point. And my friends, they were trying to rap, so I just started producing for them. And then, like, honestly, I made about 2, 3 songs for them, and I realized, I was like, wow, this is kind of easy. Like, I feel like I could do this. Um, and once I started making my own music, dude, it's just like, it started off purely as self expression
Okay.
for the most part. It's like, I realized, I was like, wow, this is a good way for me to, like, get out my feelings, vent about stuff, talk about my state of life, everything. And then, like, eventually my music started getting a little good and people started listening. So I would say that the smash and the music stuff, they pretty much aligned, but, like, music was always something in me
Yeah.
that I didn't really pursue because I was scared. My voice hadn't dropped yet. Um, like, all the little stuff that, like, people
Well, I mean
use to
that
not.
things like that are in things you should really about because you got dudes like Matt Ox out here, and bro hasn't even hit puberty yet.
Mhm.
So
Mhm. Yeah, no, it's just me being in my head really. But like, I remember talking to my friends and I was just like, do you guys really think I should do music? And everybody's just like, yeah, like why not? So it's just like
Absolutely.
yeah, it gave me the push I needed.
So my next question is, during this time of you getting into music with your brother and realizing how easy it was, were you also slowly getting into affiliated with Key Mob at this point?
No, no, this is way before Key Mob. Um so like I became affiliated with Key Mob around 2020 2021.
Okay.
When I first started like getting into music and taking music seriously was actually more it was more 2017 2018. My music wasn't good at all or whatever. But like honestly, dude, I around 2020 is when like, everybody was in the house, quarantine.
Trust me,
Uh
I was a bedroom rapper too at one point.
yeah. Everybody's in the house, quarantine, everybody making the best music of their lives. I was just a big fan for a while, 'cause, Kima was FBN at the time. They always had a super super big internet presence. I initially I latched on to Smeef and Christo.
Okay.
Those are my guys. Those are my guys. I became a really real big fan of them. Just started befriending them and talking to them. And I always had Kano at it. Like rest in peace. Love John God. Love John God. I always had Kano at it. He and like
We were talking a lot
one day.
about him in the Lucas Versace interview.
He's a great guy. He's a great guy. He like one thing I'll always be happy about is like, he was one of the main people who let me in. So I feel like I wasn't like after Kano passed. I was like right before. I joined right before he did. So I like,
Gotcha.
like that's why I hold the key mob title very very close to me, because I'm just like I'm glad he was able to accept me in before. I remember I was in the process of just trying to find a new home, like cause like my nitwits, like I love everybody who was in my nitwits before, but like that one was starting to like starting to waver a little bit.
Yeah,
So I like, I was looking for a new home. I was looking for like, a new group of people to like
but you still
to
keep the
associate with.
NW title
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
because
still
at the
keep
end of the day,
NW
it's still
because
knit with Xyndi.
yeah, yeah, because it's a personal thing. It's a personal thing. I've started Nitwits for I Nitwits actually started a long time ago. Like I want to say like 2011, 2010.
Right.
But we started off as a skateboarding group.
Okay.
It was NWS Nitwit Skating, because like,
Okay.
I used to be a huge skater. Still am, but like I used to be way deeper into it, and like it transferred into my music. Like I um I started with that one that I don't really do it that much anymore, but I'll say like it's that Nitwit shit, huh? In the beginning of my songs.
Right.
Cause like and it's always been like a lifestyle for me. Like I really connect with that name. I like I'm a nitwit. I
Understandable.
like so yeah, yeah.
All right. And how long have you been skateboarding for? Was it that same amount of time as Smash, or does this even predate Smash?
It definitely predates Smash. Cause I got my first skateboard, man, a long time ago. Cause I used to play a lot of Tony Hawk.
Okay.
A lot
Understandably
of Tony
so.
Hawk, or like around like the Underground 2 era.
Right.
Played a lot of Tony Hawk, and it just kind of catapulted me into skating. Like seeing, like, cause in the games, like they show the videos of like Rodney Mullen, like Andrew Reynolds, like all of my favorite skaters,
Mike
and like
Valley, Bam
it
Margera.
and I just I had to get into it. So like, uh I'm not sure exactly when Underground 2 dropped,
So
but like
did
man.
you when you were getting into music, did you ever have the BLP kosher approach of uh, presenting your music into the skateboarding community as much as you did into the Smash community?
Not necessarily, not necessarily, because honestly, when I was like at the height of my skating, I that's what I wanted to do. Like I wanted to skate. Like I used to be pretty good, but like back in the day, it was a lot harder. Like not like because I grew up like not the most high income area, like so not a lot of us really had a camera. It's not like everybody had a phone.
Yeah,
People didn't have a phone back then, so like you couldn't just pull out your phone and like have people record you. You had to have a friend with a camera.
yeah,
You had to have everything. So it was just like basically I I just had phases with my hobbies, and it's like when I started falling off of skateboarding because friends grow up, you realize like, oh man, I don't have people to skate with all the time.
yeah.
So I started falling off of skateboarding, and then you start looking for a new hobby somewhere. I hang out with my friends, we play Smash, found the Smash tournament, and I was like, okay. So it was like a transition from
Okay, so
skating to
that's the
Smash.
domino effect. There was skate, Smash, and then music.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
gotcha. And now dialing back to Smeef and Christo, how did you come
Mhm.
to be friends with the two of them guys? I know they went to your wedding, correct?
Yes, yes, they did. They did. So it's I love them boys. Yeah, it really started off on some fan shit, bro. Like, cause like when you're in the same FB spaces with these guys, like you see their posts all the time. You find out they're real funny. Like they post their music, and you're just like, okay, like, what, like let me check this out. I'm a huge V Team fan. Like I love Speed and Krista. I love them. Like they can rap their asses off too.
They really
And like
can. I
and
did peep
actually
Christo's
like
new album before this call.
great album. Great
Uh,
album. Some of his best music. Some
dude,
of his best music.
his Malik McFly, or I'm sorry, Gorgeous Hefe collab is insane. The
Yeah,
grind.
it's crazy. Yeah, you guys gotta check out MVP and yeah, the gorgeous Hefe one.
I
Yep,
also,
yep, yep.
I had also peeped your collab with Christo, New York to LA.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Was that
Mm-hmm.
was that particular song about him flying over to LA with Smeef and just hanging out with you?
Yeah, it was just like it was like a way to connect our destinations. I was like, cause like we had been talking about making an EP for a while, so like I was like, how can I make something about like New York and LA, and it's like like I I spin it in a real good way. I was like take a plane from New York to Cali, burrito instead of chopped cheese, like burrito instead of chopped cheese.
Yes.
Cause like that type of shit, like it's cool, it's cool. But like honestly, like with Kristo's actually the first person out of everybody that I collab. Like my first, like you say Key Mob collab was it was Kristo and Lucas. It was Kristo and Lucas. Like I I posted one time and I was like, hey, cause like y'all I was starting to really like the funk genre.
Right.
And I posted, I was like, say, hey, can anybody point me in the direction of some really good like funk producers? Like I want to make some funk. And like damn near everybody in Kimo FBN at the time, everybody like just kept posting Lucas Massage. Like we we all vouch for him. We all vouch for him. Like Lucas is great. So I
Justifiably
connect
so.
yeah, so I connected with Lucas around that time, and like yeah, my first collab with Lucas was my first collab with Christo because I got the beat from Lucas. I laid down a verse. I was like, man, like I need somebody on this, and I was like, I had been listening to Christo and Smeef around that time, and I was like, man, Christ would sound perfect on this. So I reached out to him. He hopped on the track and like that history was made, bro. Like I and like after that, I reached out and I made it open for Smeef and like these are tracks that I made before I even joined Keymop. It's
Okay.
just I really liked I really liked them, and I really liked my connection with them. And yeah, for a while I was just a close affiliate, you know, I wasn't really a part of anything or anything. But like once I reached out to Smeef randomly. I was like, is there any way that I could join Key Mob? Like, how does that work? Like, he was like,
Got jumped in.
yeah, they're like, you want to join? Like, you want to join? Like, if you want to join, hell yeah! And Smeef hit up Kano, and I remember Smeef showed me Kano's messages. And, Kano was like, it's like Cindy wants to join? Yeah, for sure. And I remember the first day, like I'll never forget the first day I got added to the group chat and stuff. Like everybody was like, you know, I wasn't at my phone at the time, but I went back to my phone. My phone was blowing up. Like I was like, what? And it's like it was just a bunch of group chat messages of everybody saying, Cindy, Cindy,
Yeah.
Cindy, you're in. You're in.
Oh
You
yeah.
keep out member.
Let's go.
And I just, you know, like that's been my family ever since, man.
What a
I love
perfect
Kima.
initiation, right?
Oh yeah, everybody they let me in with open arms, and I'll never I could never thank them enough because like you know they inspire me. You know, like I always have people I can go and make music with if I want to. It's
Right.
it's, it's great. It's great knowing them, and you know we've all gotten so close that they've even come to my wedding and stuff. So
Of course. Um, with the exception of Key Mob, have you collabed with any artists outside of them, like Gorgeous Hefe, for example?
I would definitely like to make a song with Gorgeous Hefe. I have not yet. Honestly, a lot of
I'm
I have
surprised
a
because you
lot
guys have very
of
similar flows. You know,
yeah,
especially when he's on
we've
his
always been in the
Halal
same
Boys type
spaces.
shit.
Mhm. We've always been in sort of the same spaces, but like yeah, no, I definitely want to reach out to him soon. I a lot of my the people I collab with is it's weirdly specific. Like you know, like there's Half Demon, Drake Riddle. I love that boy. I love Half Demon. He doesn't really post that much recently, but I love Half Demon. My cousin Ace Lit. I have a few songs out with him that I still need to drop. I actually just recently got a collab with DJ Killer C.
Oh, word.
So I'm
Hillis,
working on
that's insane, bro.
yeah,
What?
I'm working on dropping that pretty soon
How
here.
did you manage to get one with him? Is it gonna be like Combat Pack or what was the one with Scorpion Sub Zero? Deadly Alliance mix.
Yeah, yeah. So like basically, I just reached out one time. I was just like just asking about his prices and like because like you know we had been FB friends for a while. I
Right.
just reached out for a while. I asked about his prices. Like he was doing a deal at the time, and like you know he had worked with my budget, and I was like, okay, cool. Like it's like you know like you hear DJ Killer C like his how could I say this? His influence like is way above him. Like I it's like you hear DJ Killer C and you're just like, damn, like I know like he's produced some of my favorite songs. I know he's been
Yeah,
in the music community for a long ass time. But like just to know that like, you know, you could really just hit him up. Like I don't know, like you think that when people have like a certain status above you that like they aren't just hit upable. But no, I shot him a DM. I was just like, hey, like, you want to make some music? He's like, yeah, I'm down.
that's too fire. That's too perfect.
Yeah, you know, I got tracks with Bandit 404. I got tracks with Envy. Shout out Envy. Just a lot of. a lot of people like around in our FB spaces, because like I like to connect with people. I feel like one of the best ways you can cement your connection with somebody is making a song with them.
That is
You
the
know,
absolute truth. That is a fact.
whenever I make a song with somebody, I use that. It's like a time capsule. I'm just like, yeah,
Oh, dude, for
yeah,
sure. I look back at some of my old tracks with Gorgeous, and I'm like, I love these. And it's sad because he wasn't too thrilled with the last two we did.
mhm,
So I
yeah,
can't blame him. You know, it's his opinion. I can't, argue with him against it. So now that
yeah,
a lot of people have gotten me back into making music, now it's like, okay, I gotta actually take this shit seriously again.
yeah, exactly,
But
exactly. And
but the
like
other thing
all
was,
it is about improvement.
it wasn't just my flowing cadence. It was our producer did a lot of flips on his vocals and my vocals as well, and he wasn't really fucking with that in particular.
Nah, yeah, you gotta have the right engineer. You gotta have the right producer. Like, cause like there's just a lot of people like like I won't call anybody out, but there's just a lot of people where it's like if you can't give everybody your vocals. You
Yeah,
can't you can't give everybody like that say so, because like a lot of people like they'll put their own spin on it. They'll be like, hey, I think this sounds better, but what they think sounds better might not sound better. Some people don't know how to work with your voice. Some people use a like a stock preset or a stock plugin. It might work for everybody else, but it won't work for you.
yeah.
Some people, their ears are a little off timing wise. Like I've had to tell people like, hey, can you like move that like slightly to the left, like just like a frame to the left, because
Put that tag
but
a
it's
second
like,
before.
yeah, like it's just and I come off a little bit picky because of it sometimes, but like that's why I had to learn how to do it myself, most first and foremost.
I
But
got you.
I got some people in my corner. I got some people in my corner that have helped me with mixing and helped me get my shit right. So
And
biggest included.
outside of the music, you've also dropped a couple of music videos.
Yes.
Who do you
Yeah.
have as a team for those projects?
It is just me and my homie Carter. It's just me and he's right now on his socials is where's Adrian? Where's as like cuz he does his fashion shit. It's WEARS Adrian. It's like
Okay.
where's Adrian? And he does a lot of fashion content and stuff, and he's always been supportive. He's always been supportive. Pretty much it's just me and him for the most part. Like
So does he just
he
film or
does
does
all
he
my
edit?
filming. So for the first couple of videos when we didn't really have the money for editing, like he would film and help me edit. Like so it was like he was a little bit involved in everything, but like he's mainly my filmer. But like the last video I really like, not the last one I dropped, but the last one that I really like put a lot of time into was the Yeah video, and the Yeah video was that was a mix of me, Adrian, and Bishop Eric.
Okay.
Bishop Eric, he can edit the fuck out of some stuff, dude.
I've
I'm not
seen
even
some of
gonna
his
lie.
3D
He's
animations. He's
he's
insane.
really good. He's insane, dude. Like he's worth every dollar, and he works with budgets, and like he's a great person to have on your corner. Like I think everybody should hit him up for something, cause he really did his stuff on my video, man.
Oh, absolutely. Dude,
But it's just like, yeah. Once I'm trying to get good at the editing myself, and then like outsource a little bit for certain things. But like, yeah, no, that's pretty much my core team. Like it's just me and two other guys.
understandably so. And honestly, it sounds like you have a great team at that, because you're able to pop these projects out, and you're able to still juggle everything, school, job, family. I know you just
Yeah.
recently had a baby boy.
Yep. Just had my baby boy. Uh,
Congratulations, bro.
thank you, bro. We're finally starting to get acclimated, so we're not all super tired all the time. But like, it's been great, man. Like I always knew I wanted to have kids. So
And
I'm
speaking of
done.
kids, how's your daughter Ocean doing?
She's doing well. She's doing well. She's about to be 4 next month, dude. Like
Oh my
it's
goodness. Felt
4
like
next month.
it felt like yesterday I just seen her little impy wimpy baby infant Ocean.
Yes, bro. Like
Oh my goodness.
it goes faster than you can even conceive. It's a fast process.
Congratulations
It's
to you and Kayla. You guys deserve everything.
thank you, bro. Thank you.
Absolutely. Um and when it comes time, do you think you'll step in and help Ocean and what's your baby boy's name?
Callion,
Callion. What
Callion.
if they decide to hop into making music? Will you be there to tour them?
Absolutely, man. Like, it's I always wanted to push it as something that they could do as like a sense of self expression first. Cause like I don't wanna push it onto them like, hey, you could really make something out of this. Cause like
Yeah.
it's hard, man. Like music, like unless you're great or unless you know the right people, it's hard to make a career out of music, bro.
Oh,
It's hard.
absolutely.
But like, hey, if they wanna do it just to express themselves and just have an outlet, yeah, of course. Like my daughter, she already like she recognizes FL Studio now, and she knows that it's connected to my mic. So like whenever like she walks up and she sees FL Studio on my computer, like she's like Dad, can I sing? Dad, can I sing?
Dude, honestly, you just gotta let her do it at some point. That's one of my favorite things. My favorite. I don't want to call it a trope, but one of my favorite things is when a rapper has their kid hop on a song or two as a feature.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah. She's cause like the first time she had interest in singing, like it was just like a lot of like la, but like now she's speaking. She's like I give her the mic, she's singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star and shit.
Oh my
Like I already know,
goodness!
like she's like she we gonna drop some stuff soon. I already know. She
Give
has
her
the
like
interest
another
in
year
it.
or two, maybe even three.
Yeah, exactly,
Oh
exactly. She
boy.
gonna have the interest in it.
Oh man. And before we wrap things up, do you have anything you'd like to say to any other upcoming artists, rappers, or beat makers? Should they choose to step into the game?
All right, I would just say that it's really like making music is really like making content, and like all you really got to do is be authentically yourself. I like I feel like the thing that really kills music artists and music producers is the needing to promo. The
Yes,
needing to promo part, that's the part that kills
marketing
a lot of
strategies.
people. But like
It's
you
how
gotta
BB No
realize like
Money's able to market his bland ass music. He's just a really brilliant marketing strategist.
yeah, like you can't be afraid to throw some shit at the wall and hope it stick. You can't be afraid to fail a bunch. You gotta keep promoing. You think we all like to promo? We don't all like to promo. Sometimes we promo and nobody looks at our shit. But it's about at the heart of why you want to do it.
And
You know,
that's why you
like
start getting into content creation and start making
yeah,
those skits.
yeah. The biggest real reason I started doing that is because I really need to step out of my box visually. Because like I never really wanted to like sit there and be like, "Hi guys, listen to my music." Like and like present it. Like you have to learn how to present stuff in a
You have to
certain way.
pitch
And
the idea.
yeah, exactly. And like I've always been a little like I consider myself to be funny.
Right.
So like it just it gave me an outlet to like do something to leverage my platform without having to push the music all the time.
Absolutely.
Because honestly, nowadays you can't. I mean, like some people can. It's luck of the draw, but you can't just be a music artist. You can't just be in one lane.
No,
Like,
you have to be in different areas.
yeah, you got to have your hands in everything. Like, you can't just be one thing. And people resonate with that multi-dimensional attitude. Like, oh wow, he does this and he does that and he does this and he does that. He's not just a music artist. He's not just a dad. He's not just a skater. Like he
He's
like
that guy.
people like, yeah, like people like seeing that, like, so somebody has a lot of varied interests and varied hobbies, and like they're willing to showcase that out. And that's the biggest thing with content creation too. If anybody's trying to get into content creation, you just got to be yourself. People love that shit. People love that shit. People will hate. People will, like,
Oh,
it's
trust I
cringe
know.
until it's not. It's cringe until it's not.
I've done a couple of martial arts reels on my TikTok, and there's always that one guy. Oh, I could beat you in a street fight.
People always speak, but it's like at the end of the day, like those people are, they like their compulsion to type
Yes.
is the thing that helps the algorithm.
Oh, for sure. Their compulsion to type is the thing that helps the algorithm. I'm gonna remember that for the rest. Oh
Yeah,
man,
dog. Nah, there's a lot of tips and
that's
tricks when
real
it comes to
knowledge.
that. There's a lot of tips and tricks when it comes to that, because like, man, people, like you might get a lot of negative attention, but like, you ever heard that like any publicity is good publicity? It's
Absolutely.
like anytime somebody like feels the need to comment, like that's why in content creation, like people will purposely show things that get people mad. Like that's why, like, you see like the people will make cooking content,
Yeah.
and like you'll see them crack an egg and they'll leave a little eggshell in there, and they
Uh,
won't film themselves taking it out. And now they got like thousands of people like, oh, did you guys see that eggshell? Did you guys see that eggshell? Is no one gonna talk about the eggshell? And it's like they don't understand. They think that they're clowning you,
yes.
but they don't understand how much traction that's bringing that video.
Oh, for sure.
it's It's like, so that's something you always got to tap into. Like, like that's why stuff like unpopular opinions do really good.
Oh, for sure.
Because people are like people be like, oh, why would you think that? Or if it's like, unpopular opinion that's not really unpopular, they're like, this isn't unpopular. This isn't
Yes,
unpopular, but they felt the need to type, and that's what you got to harness.
that
You
is
gotta
true.
you gotta you gotta harness that.
Thank you for the knowledge, my friend. And thank you for
Yeah,
sharing that
bro.
with the audience, because there's a lot of people that actually don't fully grasp that idea or don't know how to fully grasp the idea.
Hmm.
Both. But any last words before I have to wrap everything up, my friend?
All right, just I got my music on all platforms. NW Xyndi, that's XYNDI. Um, I'm working on this album. I'm very close to finishing it and rolling it out. It's
How long is the
just top.
album?
So the album it's actually 13 tracks.
Okay.
Only 7 of the tracks are actual music though. The others are skits. Cause I
Okay.
actually wanted to like build. I wanted to build a world this time.
Oh, so it's like a
Like
little
one.
concept album.
Yep, little
Okay.
concept album.
And
Little concept album.
when can we expect a date, or is that still
So, all right, so I haven't put out a date yet, but honestly, I got 4 out of 6 skits done. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I got 4 out of 6 done. I got
okay?
about two more skits, and like I've always been the type where like I want to start rolling out when I'm completely done, because I don't like the pressure.
Yeah,
I like the pressure of like, oh man, I gotta hurry up and do this. I gotta hurry up and do this. So, but I would say the next couple of months. I got a couple of key mob homies who are trying to drop, like who either just dropped or trying to drop in the next month. So like we don't like to step on each other's toes when it comes to that type
I
of stuff.
got you. That makes sense.
But give it a month or two. I got y'all on a date. But like yeah
For
no like this
sure.
album coming out soon.
For sure. Um, Anyway, I'm gonna have all your music links in the description below so people can follow you. But other than
Hmm.
that, I want to say thank you for taking your time to hop onto the platform and speaking your mind. And let's hope for new projects in the future. I can't wait to see what you got, Xyndi.
Nah, man. Thank you for the interview, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate you reaching out.
Absolutely. Absolutely,
Hmm.
bro. I'm sorry I'm on such a time crunch. I promised my friend I'd catch him at a metal show tonight, so
Hey, bro, rock out, man. You got that.
absolutely. Anyways, love you.
All right,
Peace.
brother.
Be safe.
Much love. Much.
Yeah, it's your boy Metahuman. Oh, I'd love to say this